Edgar, I should have known. I did know. We weren't ready.
So you
I owe you
knew.
an apology. Our work was a failure. Any good it might have done was a mirage. I knew it in my heart, but...
No forgiveness.
As a token of goodwill, I have used Edgar's code to stop production. We will not distribute the virus. I will make sure of that.
Destroy it.
But I will not simply let you in. There may be little I can do to stop you, but I will defend my colleagues in what little way I can. Do what you will.
I wouldn't put it past them to have rigged this exit with traps. There must be a password.
We shouldn't waste time searching. If you know how to brute force a terminal, now would be the time.
Find a way. Well, it's directing me to this thing, but I can't interact with it. Don't know what it wants from me here. I don't know.
Do you really think they've stopped production?
Wow.
This whole sob story sounds like a trap.
Okay.
We can verify that once the area is secure and send for Scribe Valdez to double check. Until then, stay under guard.
What, you gonna fight us? You gonna try to fight all three of us? Two of us are in power armor. Oh my god, it's like the Three Stooges. Fuck. Why are you humping each other one at a time? Come on, man.
You've arrived. Please, hear me out. We are scientists. Our work is all
What the-
we have
hey,
to give to this broken
What's
world.
going on?
We had truly hoped to give humanity a better way to fight back. Against the radiation, the mutants, the decay of civilization. We failed. But this doesn't have to be the end. There is so much good that we can still do, please. Spare us your wrath.
Why does it sound like you're giving up? We weren't that far off, just a tweak here or there.
If I may interrupt, I agree with everything Dr. Farha has to say. Despite how it looks, we are not evil people.
The fuck did you come from? I was looking for you.
Knowing that, what are your intentions with us?
Well, probably gonna place you under arrest.
Well put. The Brotherhood exists to keep humanity safe. And your work endangered everyone in Appalachia. If that failed virus had gotten out, countless people could have died. We can't allow you to continue experimenting.
Wait, Shin. It's clear that we can't just let them go. But their knowledge could be valuable to the Brotherhood and the people of Appalachia. Blackburn was the ringleader, but he's gone. We know nothing about the others, and of all people, you and I shouldn't fault anyone for trying to make a difference.
Attention, citizens.
Someone launched a nuke.
I can.
Imminent.
And I
Is this still about back then? You can't forgive
Oh my
yourself
God,
for
I'm
your
trying to
own
listen to the
mistakes, so you
story.
refuse to forgive others too. When will you put that behind you?
This has nothing to do with that. There will be no more experiments. And they're too dangerous to keep prisoner.
We're not.
You're really
Well,
going to kill us?
Hold on. We're not killing anybody. We will bring them back to Fort Atlas and have Scribe Valdez monitor their work.
Have you lost your mind?
Think about it. This is exactly why the Brotherhood exists, to safeguard technology.
and she has a
I hate
point
to admit
there.
it, but the Elders are right on this. We can't let them go, but we can't destroy what knowledge they have either.
A wise compromise. I'm willing to cooperate. You, the angry one. Consider the fact that universities are no longer operating. In a generation or two, there will be few, if any, people left in the world with a formal education.
How many dozens have you killed? Do you really think your life is worth more than theirs because of your education? We don't need your knowledge if you're deranged enough to resort to human experimentation.
Please, stop this. Let us stop for a moment and talk to each other. There's still much that we haven't told you about our work. And we know little about your Brotherhood. Perhaps we can find out more where our perspectives overlap.
Yes, maybe some discussion will cool Shin's head. I have no desire for this to come to blows.
Very well. You haven't said anything yet. Surely you have an opinion on this matter.
I think so. Oh, fuck it.
Scribe Valdez was appalled to find out that people were being turned into super mutants. You'd really like to burden her with supervising the sociopaths who were behind it.
Hey, you know, if we do it, if
Don't
they
be
do
so
it
quick
again,
to
they
jump to
can.
conclusions. As Dr. Jane said, there is more to our story, if you'd be willing to hear it.
All right, talk.
Let's pause and open the
Oh
floor
my
for conversation.
God. Oh yes,
Make it
come
quick,
on.
Lucia. Shouldn't take long to see through their lies.
I urge you to reconsider. This was never meant to come to violence. I never intended to hurt anyone. Dr. Blackburn was in charge of procurement. He told us they were volunteers. It was only later that... But by then... Please understand, we were so close. It could have ended any day.
All right, ended today.
Everything we did was for the greater good. We must carry forward what we learned, or all that sacrifice will have been for nothing. Dr. Farha may disagree, but I'd like to finish the FEV formula.
I don't think so.
We can implement new safety measures. Animal experiments on thorough waste disposal. So close to improving the human race as we know it. The world has changed, my friend. How are we to survive if we don't change with it?
I can't help but feel like guys like these are the cause that super mutants like exist.
Please don't let this work go to waste.
You work for the Brotherhood, but you're not going to work on that FEV.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? It went too far. And quite frankly, I regret bringing the others onto this project. By the time I figured out that Dr. Blackburn was experimenting on humans, Lily and Dr. Jane had already become passionate about the project. I was unable to convince them to pull back. I stayed, in the hopes that my objections could save even one innocent person from being experimented on. There was no one interested in listening. I had to talk your superiors down first. The Brotherhood are a passionate sort, aren't they? We could focus the idea of human evolution into a more targeted formula. Say, a formula to increase muscle bulk, or to repel radiation. In fact, I hear serums of that sort may already be circulating among the survivors of the region. I'd like to study what they have created and improve upon it. I'm responsible for the actions of my associates. I ask that you have mercy on them, if not me.
I heard when the Brotherhood breaks down your door, they say, "Add victory. Hand over your arms." Is that true?
That's funny.
Oh, wow. That's scary. You really made my heart skip a beat. I don't have any arms. Well, unless you mean human arms, because I've got 2 of those, but they're mine. I can't have them. Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but the models were wrong. I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from science. Let us do this. Let us change the world.
I feel like you've had many chances and you've failed. So, I don't like you.
What about them?
Oh man, yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Oh, are you a licensed medical professional? Even if you
No,
are,
it's
pretty
common
rude to make
sense.
sudden, unwarranted diagnoses of people you just met. To improve the human race. If I was kidnapped for our experiments, I wouldn't mind. Most kidnappers do much worse. Is that any worse than being human? As Dr. Jane says, all life is sacred. You'd probably gun them down regardless, right?
Oh, not if they're uncontrollable monsters.
Okay, I guess. You're not really gonna kill us, are you? I'm awfully young to die. You can fit a lot of experiments into 60 more years.
Those who commit crimes against humanity must be punished. It wouldn't be right to let them run free. Not to the people they killed, and not to the people they could kill in the future. The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia, and of the world. I don't see what other option there is. As I stated before, they're too dangerous to hold prisoner, so we either ignore the danger, or eradicate it.
Still don't see how they could be too dangerous to be prisoner, though.
That is none of your concern.
How long do you intend to sweep it under the rug like nothing happened? You're torturing yourself, Shin, and they deserve to know.
Maybe so. But this is neither the time nor the place for this discussion.
Shin, you owe it to yourself to admit that you made a mistake. Stop crumbling under the guilt and just accept it.
For those I failed then, and those I failed since, for them, I have to do better. The raiders on the expedition route, Romani decided we would stay and fight them. But giving the order to distribute the weapons to the settlers there, it was my idea. I wanted to give them a chance. But I got them killed instead. There's nothing to get over. I acknowledge that I've made poor decisions then and now. That's why I'm making a better decision today. You have to see that keeping these criminals alive would be misguided and reckless. Then I hope you'll also take away the same lesson that I did. Whether I'm being dogmatic or not is irrelevant. My goal is to find a solution to a threat, and I don't see you offering any other suggestions. It hasn't been a matter of if for some time now. Only a matter of when. I'm fully prepared to uphold the integrity of the Brotherhood in whatever way Romani makes necessary. This is bigger than all of us. I hope you understand that.
What about you?
We need to come to an agreement. I won't stand for impulsive violence. The scientists are to return to Fort Atlas with us and work alongside Scribe Valdez on a new project that we all agree upon. These are smart people. They just need to be pointed in the right direction. They could still do a lot for humanity. Our methods were cruel and wrong, but no one is beyond forgiveness. What
That's
matters
not
is
true.
what they do from today onward. Let's give them a chance to make things right.
There's plenty of people who don't deserve forgiveness. That's why we have life without parole.
Then we must stand up for what we believe. We will not allow Shin to create a hateful brotherhood which passes judgment as it sees fit. This is human life we're talking about. Haven't enough died already?
Alright, so look. I don't like these people, right? I think they're scummy people. But I've always had a thing against killing unarmed people. At least not before a trial. Like if I was an executioner or something after like a convicted trial, then maybe, yeah, sure. But I mean, I just don't feel right to gun down unarmed scientists. If they make the same mistake in the future in our hands, yeah, I'd probably dispose of them. But as of right now, I'm probably gonna have to go with Romani. I'm actually kind of surprised this game is throwing me a choice that I'm having a hard time with, but I would like to. Well, we'll see how this goes.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Unfortunately, I'm afraid it may be a breaking point for Shin. Once he realizes his authority isn't respected, I suspect he'll run back to the Elders with his tail between his legs. This chapter of the Brotherhood will become what it should be, with or without Shin.
I also don't like Shin's hot-headedness. I really don't. I never liked Shin. He's a dick. So
I hope you can see what we need to do here. What we need to do for the Brotherhood.
So I'm probably gonna let these three
What questions do you have
come
for
with
me?
us.
And what has your organization decided? That's relief.
You make the same mistake
I
again,
assure
though.
you that you'll have our cooperation.
I will
So
fucking.
that's it then. You and Romani would repeat the mistakes of the past and use these criminals to build more weapons of destruction.
No, build
Send
our
the
weapons.
world further down the path of chaos for your own gain. All while wearing the Brotherhood insignia on your chest.
Well,
The Brotherhood's mission has always been to use the power of science to guide us to a better world. Rather than murder great minds, we will shape them into people who will serve that mission. And we will do it without barbarians like you.
On that point, we agree. I refuse to serve an illegitimate branch of a principled institution. The Elders need to know about our failures. All of them. It will be my honor to give that report in person.
alright, go. Smell you later, Shin. Well, not that mean. I'll just be like, going to
My
California.
best initiates will be coming with me. The ones I can trust.
Take them. There are plenty more willing recruits out there who would rather extend a helping hand than a killing blow.
You mean who'd rather cower behind the guise of altruism than take responsibility and make things right? It doesn't matter. Do as you will, Romani. The Elders will judge the outcome. Goodbye.
We are grateful. The work we do next could
Yeah.
still change the world.
You go on ahead.
See you later,
I'll
Shin.
bring the scientists back to Fort Atlas, then we can
Jackass.
discuss everything that's happened.
It's like the Frank Burns of the Fallout universe. Alright, well, where's this thing pointing at me? Or just go out the same way he got out? Oh. It's doing the viewing door chamber thing. I don't know. I've already passed that objective. I don't know why it's still there. Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel back to Atlas.
Friends, initiates, faces new and old. It's good to see you today. I am proud to announce that the mutant threat has been cornered and removed. But it came with an unfortunate consequence. I'm sure you all know that relations between Shin and I have been strained for some time now. I'm afraid my leaving out his title is no mistake. Shin and his followers have decided to part ways with the Appalachian Brotherhood. I had every wish to work together with Shin on my mission, and still do. But he is no longer open to discussion. His loyalty to the Elders is unshakable. He would rescind his oath before besmirching the Brotherhood's name. Should he ever open his mind, I will be ready to listen.
That was weird.
Now I have one more announcement to make. I'd like to recognize a particular initiate's exceptional
Why is it doing
contributions to our chapter. In most cases, this recognition would take the form of a standard rank increase. However, being a knight is a dedicated responsibility, and it's become quite clear to me
Oh,
that
sweet.
this initiate has obligations beyond just the Brotherhood of Steel. I won't take you away from Appalachia. As such, I'm granting you the unique title of Knight Errant. Why don't you come stand between Scribe Valdez and I, so I may officially confer your title?
Okay, sounds a little
For
off.
exceptional contributions to the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel, I hereby name you Knight Errant. You may split your time with the Brotherhood as you see fit. We are forever grateful for what you've done for us. Now everyone, feel free to take a short break before your next assignment. You've earned it.
Is that it?
So, Knight Errant, how does your new title feel?
I can flirt with her.
You deserve it. Don't let the wasteland tell you otherwise. Now, we can start making the Brotherhood the benevolent organization I always wanted it to be. Our focus has to be helping the people of Appalachia, reaching out a hand and making them feel safe. This is a new dawn. Be proud that you were a part of it. Don't be a stranger. There will always be a place for you at
Alright.
Fort Atlas.
I told you
and
guys
Victorian.
I wouldn't do any optional talking if I didn't need to, so hooray!
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
I beat the DLC and got a whopping bronze trophy. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't even know if any of you watched the whole damn thing, but if you did, I salute you. I really do. But story-wise, it actually surprisingly wasn't that bad, but gameplay-wise, oh god. Fallout 76 is still very much Fallout 76. And I will no longer say that I'll never play it again, because chances are they're going to keep supporting this and opening up new quest lines and stuff, and I'll probably keep going back like a sucker. So, yeah, I'll just leave it there for now, and, thank you for watching. The Gamer Gods! Bam!